Welcome back live then, courtside here for the second semi-final of the 2018 ICBC Singapore National Basketball League playoffs. Who's going to go through to meet SAFSA in Sunday's final? If you are just joining us, SAFSA coming through in a real humdinger earlier on. 74-68 against a very, very gutsy Siglap side who just fell short. Now, as the second and three seeded teams face off, who's going to come out on top? Adroit or the Hornets? In the regular season, it was an 89-76 win for Adroit. Can they repeat that trick here? Plenty of national players on display in this one. Expect a high quality affair. It was quite a slow start in our first semi-final. It's Adroit in the white, the Hornets in the yellow, and it's Adroit with the first chance to attack. Big three-point attempt to try to get the ball rolling for Larry Liu. It's wide of the mark. And here come the Hornets now, trying to register their first points of the match. Inside it into the paint, drives Leong. Big three-point attempt to their own that's missed from Desmond O. The Hornets turn it over, and then they draw the foul. Wei Haipo penalised for the transgression against Teklo. And already this game being played at a faster pace, certainly in the early stages of the first semi-final. You get the feeling whereas SAFSA probably always thought they had what it took off. Not happy with that decision at all was Adroit's Leong Wong. Yes, in the first semi-final, even though SAFSA were run close, you got the feeling they always thought they could pull out more when needed. Both these teams will fancy their chances of booking a spot in Sunday's final. First attempt at points is no good, and more frustration for Adroit and Leong Wong. Out wide to Chin Tan. Now it comes to Desmond O. Nice passing. But they're called for the foul. The 3 points will not count from Yu Wong. And he doesn't like that decision. So Adroit, Larry Liu in possession. Gets it to Zhen Zhao. Zhen Zhao out wide to Wei Haipo. Big three coming up, doesn't go. And we've had a scoreless first minute and 4 seconds of basketball here in the second semi-final. And plenty of contentious umpiring decisions as well. Some confusion there. I think Adroit thought it was their possession, but it's Hornets' ball. Yu Wong bringing it away, but they turn it over very quickly. Adroit on the drive, another three attempt coming up, and finally one does go. Big three for Wei Haipo. And the first points on the board. Being double teamed there was Russell Lowe. He manages to get it away and inside to Yu Wong. Real big hustle this from the Hornets, and they fire back with a three of their own. Desmond O. 2 big shots from downtown, one from either side. Definitely one of the more well-supported teams in the league, the Hornets. Their supporters making their presence felt already at this National Basketball Centre. Packed bleachers, as you can see. The atmosphere great tonight. It'll be brilliant on Sunday as well. The third and fourth place playoff game scheduled for 4 p.m. The final schedule for 6 p.m. Make sure if you can't get down here to join us, you follow it live on the 11 Sports Basketball Association of Singapore Facebook pages and social media platforms, as well as the SportSG YouTube channel, as the first free throw of the game is converted by Larry Liu. Oh, he's short with the second one. Never looked right when it left his hands. Oof, there's a coming together between Larry Liu and Russell Lowe. If I walked into Russell Lowe, he'd knock me sideways. He's a huge physical presence, very much in the same mould as Delvin Go of SAFSA, who is so prominent with a double-double in our first semi-final. Also a triple-double in that one for Leong as well. Oh, that's great hustle. Outside, nice fade. And a nice finish as well. It's a big three for Hong Wong. Oh, the crew chief is just warning against the back chat being given out by Chin Tan there. And Chin Tan's going to have to mind his P's and Q's for the Hornets. Really fired up for this other Hornets, but they've got a 4-point deficit to overcome early. Keep an eye on Chin Tan after that umpire's warning. Oh, monstrous three. Very nearly dropped as well from Larry Liu, as it is. Russell Lowe draws the foul. Oh, that was a wayward pass and pounced on by Han Wong. Han Wong into the paint. Han Wong, lovely turn, lovely layup, lovely finish. And Adroit lead by 6. Lovely footwork from Han Wong. Ah, the Hornets needed a score there. A nice run into the paint with the finish to boot from Desmond O. Oh, good turnover force, and then it's gone out of bounds. On for the Hornets to the fray comes Brian Gregory. And that warning for Chin Tan, the coach has seen sense. I think Coach Chingan has given him a brief timeout to gather his thoughts. Look at that, 3. Incredibly high and incredibly short. Now a big change for Adroit as Han Bin Eung is into the party. Leong Wong in possession, comes out to Han Wong. He's already shown he's got plenty of fancy footwork. Han Wong, nice fade, gives it out wide, big 3. No good from Han Bin Eung. And now the Hornets come, trying to make it a one-possession game once more. Lovely drive into the lane. And he'll draw the foul as well. Foul against Leong Wong. And Adroit up to 4 fouls already, still 6:06 to play in this first quarter. It's going to be a baseline possession for the Hornets. Teklo gets them moving, gets it to Brian Gregory. Brian Gregory finds the giant figure of Russell Lowe. Russell Lowe into the paint. Russell Lowe, short. And Adroit come away once more. Well, that was made to look easy by Larry Liu. Oh, there was a scuffle where they got in each other's way a little bit on the rebound there. Here's Desmond O for 2. Misses the layup. Look at the pace this game is being played at. Monster 3, no good. Rebound picked up by Teklo. Oh, lovely move, lovely fade, lovely fade. Russell Lowe saves the day, gets it back. Doesn't go, but they draw the foul. Real good hustle from Desmond O. Teaming up with Russell Lowe brilliantly. As into the fray comes Kelvin Lim and Jasim. No more fouls to give now, Adroit, and there's still 5:21 left to play in this quarter. Desmond O to the line to make it a one-possession game once more. He's done that already. And now he can cut the gap to just 2 points. These two really closely matched. It's been a very physical game as well. Tempers already fraying and we're only 5 minutes in. Oh, look at that change of pace. Lovely change of pace from Leong Wong. Gets it to Han Bin-ung. Leong Wong again. Oh, how's he got the shot off? Well, he did well to get the shot off, but it wasn't good enough. And Yu Wong now gets the ball rolling for the Hornets to tie us up, or maybe take the lead. 3 for the lead. It's short. End-to-end basketball this. No quarter arse, none being given. Frenetic pace. They can't get this up for 4 quarters, surely. And look at the physicality there in the matchup between Yu Wong and Larry Liu. Hornets now onto 4 fouls. First foul for Yu Wong. Look at the high press that the Hornets are playing here. And that was really well finished under a lot of pressure. Han Bin-ung. Big play, big play, and they needed that as well. Needed that badly, trailing by 4. Kelvin Lim to the line. Desmond O is steering the ship for the Hornets with a game-high 7 points. No one else has scored but Desmond O for the Hornets. And after that, free throw miss. Stays the same, on my word, that's a big miss. 2 shocking free throws, I'm afraid to say, from Kelvin Lim. Han Wong, game high, match team high 5 points for Han Wong and Adroit. Oh, look at the change of pace there, beautiful layup. So simple for Adroit. Han Bin-ung, his second score. And just like that, the game is now 6 points in Adroit's favour. Nice screen into the lane in the paint, trying to draw the foul, Desmond O. He does just that. And Desmond O will go to the line to continue the run of being the only Hornet to score points in this one so far. Every point they've got so far has come out the hands of this man. And a chance for him to notch up 2 more now. And get the Hornets to within 4. First one goes, simple as you like. He needs his teammates, though, to start stepping up and helping out with the scoring. Perfection from the line from Desmond O. Strong on the basketball there, Leong Wong. But he's thrown it away, it's out of bounds, and the Hornets get a stop. And will come up the other end to try and get themselves into a position of just trailing by 1 possession. Yu Wong putting the strings from backcourt. Oh, lovely layup, beautiful finish from Brian Gregory. And it's a 2-point game once more. Adroit trying to fight back, Larry Liu. Into the lane goes Han Bin-ung. And he'll draw a foul. And now the Hornets have no fouls left to give. 3:23 to play in the first. Han Bin-ung. First one is good, nothing but net. Opens up the gap to 3 points once more. In the first quarter, that's seen its fair share of fouls. The second one goes down as well. 4-point, 2-possession game once more in Adroit's favour. The number 2 seeds leading the number 3 seeds early here. Hornets do well with the hustle to go up with the ball there. Oh, that was a risky pass into the lane. And on it like a flash was Han Wong. Han Wong lay off, big 3-pointer. In and out from Adroit's Larry Liu. Good rebound and good finish after Yuwon. Didn't get it done. Kelvin Lim put the finishing touches on, and the Hornets are hanging tough here. Ding Tae is about to come into the fray as Desmond O takes a seat to have a rest. And going to the line for Adroit is Leong Wong. First one is no good. So whatever happens now, barring a rebound from a second missed free throw, the Hornets will have a chance to level up on this possession. And of course, bearing in mind he's got 9 of their 13 points so far. You always want to see where Desmond O is on the court usually, but he's taking a breather now with 2:30 to play in the first. Oh, nice run inside. Oh, nearly got it away brilliantly. Brian Gregory just denied under good pressure from Adroit, who now just slowing down the pace as the quarter winds down with 2:17 to play. Big three attempt, no. Ducks inside, through the lane, gives it back out. Now they go for three. And the rebound dug up by Brian Gregory. Gregory, will he go for a three of his own? He's thinking about it. He's got company though in the shape of Fan Bing-eung. And Brian Gregory just about managed to find that with a teammate. Here's Ding Tae. Ding Tae into the paint. Gets it out wide. Now the three attempt comes on the four. He very nearly nailed it, Brian Gregory. But nothing doing. And Adroit come up with the ball, leading by 3 with 1:43 to play in the first. Another three attempt coming in from Adroit, and this time the rebound's gobbled up by Kelvin Lim. Kelvin Lim double teamed, and they force the mistake, and now empty court in front of Han Wong, and I think there'd have been a goaltending call there. Even if that hadn't dropped on the fade, the 3-point attempt is no good from Ding Tae. Just beginning to get away from the Hornets again here. Trailing by 5, a minute to play in the first. Real tight defense from both teams here. No easy shots being given. Having to work really hard for this break is Larry Liu. And he draws the foul. And will go to the line. Well, back in is Ching Tan. Remember, one of the crew members warned the Hornets coach, Coach Ching, about Chin Tang, thinking he might be a little bit too boisterous early on. He's had his cool-down period. Now he's back to play with the big boys. Larry Liu from the line. First one, perfect. His lead is 6. It's as big as it's been. Make that 7. Free throw shooting much better in this semi-final than it was in the opening matchup between Safsa and Siglap. If you are just joining us, Safsa besting Siglap earlier on to book their place in Sunday's final, 74-68. Oh, here he is. Lovely layup, lovely move. Chin Tae. Served up by Yu Wong, finished by Ching Tan. And the Hornets get back to within 5. Into the final 30 seconds we go. Still time for a stop and a big play from the Hornets, but they've got to come up with a stop first. Going for the 3! Off the rim, and he couldn't gather his own rebound there. Ching Toit. And instead, the Hornets with a chance in the final 10 seconds to come up with a score to take them in to the first quarter break on a bit of a high. That was some hustle. Some hustle from Ding Tae. Oh, and a big attempt on the buzzer, nearly falls. But with that big 2 points just before quarter time, the Hornets get to within 1 score. Adroit 20, the Hornets 17. Desmond Ong leading the way for the Hornets with 9 points. Game leading. And a word as well for Brian Gregory on the rebounds with 4. So backline then, second quarter about to get underway. Adroit 20, Hornets 17. As these two battle it out to make their way through to Sunday's playoff final. Hornets with Leong trying to get them off to a scoring start. Russell Lowe now, back in the mix, Russell Lowe. Rebound is won by Ching Toi. Ching Toi now is 4th rebound. It's a game high total along with Brian Gregory. Another miss from the Hornets, and the pressure's on them, of course, trailing as they do. Adroit, really ambitious pass across the court. Oh, lovely layup. How did that not drop? From Shenzhou. So, a minute in, and just like the minute that opened the first quarter, no scoring. Who's going to take first blood at the start of the second? Desmond O back in business, back on the court, finds Russell Lowe. Russell Lowe out for a big three-point attempt. Doesn't go. A great rebound won by Russell Lowe, though. And somehow they throw it away. Russell Lowe furious with himself there, a shake of the head. And Shenzhou brings it up for Adroit. Inside he goes, Shenzhou out wide. Good passing from Adroit. Three-point attempt, no good. Up and over the back of the board. It'll be Hornets possession. So a minute 30 played and still no second quarter points here. Ducking inside, Teklo. Is Shintan. Desmond O finds Russell Lowe. That's the pairing you feel that's going to spur the Hornets on if they are to emerge victorious. And that Desmond O Russell Lowe combo does draw the foul. Incredibly, Russell Lowe yet to register a point in this game, and he's finally done that now. Close it to within 2 points. Only a point scored in the opening minute 49 of this second quarter. And that remains the scoreline as well, as he misses that second free throw attempt. Now in the drive for Adroit. Ching Toi. And he throws the ball away. And look at the Hornets, another chance to level this up. Being played at a frenetic pace, the mistakes are creeping in, but it's certainly exciting stuff to watch. And you feel all's going to come down to that pairing of Desmond O and Russell Lowe. If they can click and get the Hornets into gear, they're more than capable of coming from behind to win this. Let's see how they fare now. Oh, Desmond O, and that's the only mistake he's made in the match so far, throwing it away. And still just the 1 point in the second quarter. It's incredible. On the charge for Adroit. We know that Hong Wong's got that change of pace, but he's short with the 2-point jumper attempt. And here comes the big man, Russell Lowe on the charge. Russell Lowe into the paint. Russell Lowe! 2+1! And the Hornets will get a chance to lead from the line. Timeout. Adroit. Well, they'll try and ice the extra point. That was some hustle from Russell Lowe. A slow start to the game from the giant number 5 for the Hornets. But he's got his team back on level terms, and when they come back onto the court in less than a minute, they'll have a chance to lead. Let's listen in to the timeout. So the Hornets taking their time to get back on the court here. When they do, the big man Russell Lowe will go to the line to give them their first lead in this match. Superb power play, using his strength to hustle through the paint and get the score and draw the foul. Can he turn it into a three-point play and give the Hornets the lead with 7:30 to play in the second? Yes, he can. Hornets lead. The number 3 seeds leading the number 2 seeds here in the semi-final of the 2018 ICBC Singapore National Basketball League playoffs. What's the response from Adroit? Oh, it's pretty tasty. Big 3, Han Wong. He's in the double digits on the day, 10 for Han Wong. Desmond O. Here goes again, Russell Lowe. And again he draws the foul. And Adroit haven't got many more fouls to give, and there's still 6:57 to play in the second. That's the 4th foul called on them. The Hornets with a clean bill of health on that front. And it's no question the big man's putting them under pressure. Russell Lowe drawing fouls for fun. He very nearly drew another there, but his 2-point jumper attempt is in and out. Adroit leading by 2. Good turn and hustle from Larry Liu. And the lead is back up to 4. Ching Tan. Good screen. Russell Lowe trying to create space for Desmond O. Thought about the 3-point and then thought better of it. Russell Lowe barges his way through, but what great defense from Han Bin Eung. And he gets called for the foul to add insult to injury. Russell Lowe is going to send Adroit to the line to try and extend their lead to 4 points, make that 5. So they'll get that point, and of course they'll get possession as well on that technical. Han Wong on halfway. Leads the way with 10 points for Adroit. Oh, huge 3-point attempt. No good from Han Bin on that occasion. Hornets just need to stop the rot here, you fancy. Oh, 2-point jumper is good from Chin Tan. They trail by 3 at the end of the first. They trail by 3 with 5:50 to play in the second. Oh, nice layback. Chance for the 3-point jumper. I think it was only 2. I think his foot was on the line, but it missed regardless. Oh, good hustle. They've got it straight back. Han Wong. Oh, what a layup. What a finish. Han Wong on fire. Game high 12 points. Adroit by 5. Oh, nearly lost possession there, Chin Tan. Gets it to Desmond O. Been quiet in the second quarter after an explosive first quarter start. Into the paint he goes. Somehow they get it up, but the layup attempt is no good. And Adroit with a chance to make it a big lead now. 2 points or more here, and it'll be their biggest lead of the game so far. 3-point attempt is no good. Russell Lowe now on the charge. And Russell Lowe is called for the foul once more. On for the Hornets comes Brian Gregory. He was certainly busy around the boards in his first quarter appearance. 4 rebounds for him already. Oh, a nice change of pace, cut inside, nice turn, gets it out wide, back into the lane they go, but the pass is astray, and Han Bin-eung couldn't gather. So the Hornets will have a chance once more to close the gap. Adroit just unable to open up that double-digit lead that they've had enough possession and scoring attempts to do so. Oh, inside, Russell Lowe, just like that. Russell Lowe, after a slow start, up to 6 points on the night, and he closes the gap to 3 points. It's a one-possession game once more. Round the houses, rejected by Russell Lowe. Big defensive play, but Adroit still come up with it. On the fade, the 2-point jumper is good. Han Wong, game high 14 points for Wong. And it's a 5-point lead restored once more. 3-point attempt is good! Brian Gregory. He's been amongst the rebounds, now he's in amongst the points. Brian Gregory, 5 points on the night, and now the gap is just 2. Inside, steps back for 3. Off the rim, rebound. Very nearly came up with that. GR Sim, I wonder if on reflection he might have liked to grab hold of it. Timeout called. Timeout Adroit, their second of this quarter, leading by 2 with 3:20 to play. Let's listen in. Got a real humdinger here live. ICBC, Singapore National Basketball League playoff action, the second semi-final. Adroit and the Hornets locked in a real titanic tussle to see who would get through to play the SAFSA #1 seeds, the unbeaten SAFSA in Sunday's final. So interesting that Coach Chan used 2 timeouts in this quarter. The foul count is something to keep an eye on as well. Adroit with 1 more to give in this second quarter. And one assumes that timeout was called to try and ensure they come up with a scoring play here. On the charge, the familiar scene of Han Wong on the drive into the paint. Han Wong out wide. Nice switch. Massive 3 points is no good, and the rebound is won by Desmond O, who draws a foul to boot. And Adroit with now no more fouls to give. We're still 3:08 to play in the second, and they'll send Desmond O to the line. Oh, first one bounces in and out, so he won't be able to tie the game from the line on this occasion. But you just feel if Desmond O and Russell Lowe can really click like they show glimpses of. Oh, he's missed both of them in and out from Desmond O. If they can just get O and Lowe to click. Oh, that was a huge 3 attempt again. That was no good. Second time that Han Bin Eung has gone from a long way out. This time they try and get inside for a 2. And that's an offensive foul. Wu called for the offensive foul, and the Hornets with another opportunity to tie it up. Here he comes, the big man, Russell Lowe on the charge. He's got Desmond O in support. Ding Tae there as well. Oh, look at that, his own rebound, and he draws the foul as well. Russell Lowe dragging the Hornets, kicking and screaming to the brink of parity here. He'll go to the line for 2 to tie us up at 30 with 2:32 to play in the second. And again, their free throw magic is deserting them at the worst possible time. That's 3 consecutive free throws missed from the Hornets. 2 from O, 1 from Lowe. He comes good with the second one, but what could have been a 2-point lead is still a 1-point deficit because of their wastefulness from the line. And they need another stop here. Adroit, their marksman, Han Wong. He draws the foul now. As into the fray for the Hornets comes Ming Neo. And Russell Lowe is going to take a well-earned rest. Certainly no love lost between these two rivals, who've enjoyed a storied history against each other over the years in the Singapore National Basketball League. And they're serving up a fitting semi-final that's still very much in the balance. Oh, big 3! Larry Liu from downtown. And what's the response from the Hornets? Oh, the rebound couldn't quite be gathered in by Ding Tae. And Adroit now with a 2-possession lead inside the final 2 minutes of the second quarter. And it's equally importantly, they've got the ball in their possession to try and extend that lead now. And extend it they do! 2 plus 1. Great hustle, great work from Larry Liu to draw the foul and get the basket. And in a couple of moments' time, the lead could be 7 points. Well, the Hornets have only got themselves to blame. They've been wasteful from the line in this second quarter. They've had the possessions and they've had the good opportunities. They've just not made those opportunities count, and they now trail by 7 with 1:36 to play in the second. Desmond O, what magic can he produce here? Travelling is called on Desmond O. And another opportunity goes bigger for the Hornets. And Adroit have a possession now where they could easily make this a double-digit lead as we're on the brink of half-time. 1:25 to play in the second. Playing with a smile on his face is Larry Liu. Nice layoff as well from Larry Liu. Ambitious pass inside to Wu. But the Hornets turn it over. They've got to start making some of these turnovers count. Now they go for a 3. That gets them back on track. And who else? Desmond O. 12 points on the night for O. And with less than a minute to play in the first half, the gap is down to 4. Another big stop for the Hornets. But being triple teamed, Jia Sim has coughed up possession. That was great high pressing from Adroit after the chance looked to have gone. And they put Jia Sim under all kinds of pressure there. And a chance to work something here. Fresh shot clock as well at 24 seconds. There's a 15-second differential on the shot clock to the game clock. So the Hornets will get another opportunity. But more importantly, can they come up with a big stop here? They've been getting the stops, but just not scoring on the subsequent possessions. Oh, that's a travel, surely, no? He's won the foul there. Looked to be very liberal with his movement, and I think that's the message that Yu Wong is trying to get across on the Hornets bench as well. But the referee has made his umpiring call, and the call sends Han Wong to the line. He gets the first free throw done and dusted, somewhat unconventionally. A 5-point lead it is now. Oh, that was some barracking there from the sidelines from the Hornets. I'm not sure I'm too impressed with that, as the free throw is about to be taken. Inside it comes Ding Tae. Hornets trailing by 6. Big finish needed to this second quarter. Comes out to the Magic Man. Here's Jia Sim. And they've coughed it up once more. And this, if they play their cards right, Adroit, should be the last possession of the half. Can they make it count and turn a 6-point lead into more? Big attempt, 2-point jumper. Oh, in and out. But Lowy Liu's miss. Isn't that important when you consider Adroit, who led by 3 at the end of the first quarter, have doubled that lead and now lead by 6. Adroit 38, the Hornets 32 at half-time in the second semi-final of the 2018 ICBC Singapore National Basketball League. Game high 16 points for Han Wong. Desmond Lowe has led the charge for the Hornets with 12. You just get the feeling though Russell Lowe is going to have to improve on his first half tally of 7 points if the Hornets are going to come back strong into this. At half-time, Adroit 38, Hornets 32. So welcome back live then to the National Basketball Centre of Singapore in Al Junid. We're at half-time. Adroit have a 6-point lead over the Hornets in the second playoff semi-final of the 2018 ICBC Singapore National Basketball League, as both teams battle it through to try and take on SAFSA in Sunday's showpiece final. Tip-off for that at 6 p.m. is then the tip-off for the third and fourth place game is at 4 p.m. as the Hornets come out strong at the start of the second. Nice layup to take them back to within 4. Back inside, nice feint and fade. He's at it again, nice work from Han Wong, gets it out wide. The 3 attempt though is no good from Han Ming-ung. And Kelvin Lim comes up with a rebound. Oh, took a tumble there. That looked nasty, I felt that from here. His teammates rushing over to see if he's okay. And Chin Tan, who is clearly very pumped up for this game, hit his right elbow hard on the wood flooring. They go to the line for 2, one assumes. Is he going to be okay to take these free throws? He looks in a bit of discomfort. Big 2 free throws as well. He nails both of them. They're back to within 2 points. 9:19 to go in the third. First one, no problem. You should have heard his elbow more often. Look at that, nothing but net. And of course, it's his throwing hand as well, the right hand. Can he make it a deuce from the line? He can. 2 perfect free throws with a bad elbow. And the Hornets very nearly force an immediate turnover as well. Larry Liu steadies the ship. Adroit slightly rattled at the start of this third quarter. Some space to work with though from Han Bing. Goes out wide, it was a mile away, but right underneath the basket to pick up the rebound and fire in. A 2-pointer, Ching To. Here's Kelvin Lim. Kelvin Lim draws another foul. And that's already 2 in the first minute, 15 seconds for Adroit in this third quarter. And we can't liberal with their fouls in the first and second quarters. They're at it again in the third. So, just after Chin Tan went to perfection from the line, his teammate Kelvin Lim is unable to follow suit. Still with a chance though with this one to bring them to within 2. Second one is perfect. Now, quick transition, the order of the day for Adroit here. Larry Liu wanted to get things moving quickly, but out of bounds goes Han Wong, and they've turned it away again without managing to register a shot on the basket. So, 1 possession game. Can the Hornets level it on this possession? On the charge is Kelvin Lim. Kelvin Lim goes coast to coast with a big 2. And it's a 1-point game. Oh, very nearly forcing the mistake there, Kelvin Lim. They've gone back into their own side of the court, and everything's going the Hornets' way. They'll have a possession and a chance to lead. Well, Kelvin Lim takes possession on the sidelines. Directing traffic is Yu Wong. Inside comes Russell Lowe. Desmond, oh, what a move that was! Kelvin Lim finishes it off, and the Hornets lead. Well, they're on a 7-0 scoring run here of the Hornets. It's about to be 9-0. Way to go for the Hornets. Russell Lowe has caught fire, as has Kelvin Lim. And all of a sudden, the Hornets, who trail by 6 at half-time, lead by 3. And Coach Chad has seen enough. It's time out, Adroit. Let's listen in. A 6-0 run from the Hornets has given them a 3-point lead with 7:38 to play in the third. And they've got their tails up, the Hornets. Adroit are being stung here. They need a big player of their own from somewhere. They're rattled. Inside, Shentan gets it out wide to Leong Wong. Leong Wong, good hustle, into the paint he goes. Can they get the shot up and away? They can! Big play and a big moment from Shentan to stop the rock for Adroit, but the Hornets still lead by 1. Russell Lowe, one thing on his mind, charge into the paint, he gets it out wide. Look at the physicality in this one, big 3, oh, barely missed. And great aggression from Shentan on the follow-up, but it's Adroit that will come away with the basketball. Oh, it was nice movement, but the shot was wayward, and the Hornets come up with it. Russell Lowe's on the charge once more. Oh, Russell Lowe almost brought down with a rugby tackle there. No wonder he drew the foul from Shentan. And that's Adroit's 4th in this quarter. Desmond O finds Lowe. Lowe inside. And Adroit have pinched their pockets there. Coming on the charge. Ching To, no good. Look at the space Desmond O's got now. Big attempt. Oh, it turned into fresh air, and another chance goes a-begging as the Hornets scoring flurry just slows down ever so slightly with 6:05 to play in the third. They still lead though by 1. They're very much a big team unit, the Hornets. Great team camaraderie on the bench and in the stands. On the charge inside. It was good play initially from Larry Liu, but he's called eventually for the offensive foul. They want the foul. The Hornets are furious they don't get it. Adroit, look at that for a run. Oh, what a block! Russell Lowe rejected that one out of hand when Ching To seems certain to score, and now they come up with a monster 3. Huge 3-pointer for the Hornets, and they lead by 2 possessions for the first time in the match. Well, he's trying his best to get things going, Ching To. He needs some support out there. Everything going wrong for Adroit all of a sudden. Since half-time, there's been a 10-point swing in favour of the Hornets. And are the number 3 seeds about to dump out the number 2 seeds in the semi-final stage? Midway through the third period. Hornets by 4. Russell Lowe, what a drop. But Adroit are rattled. They need someone to take this game to the scruff of the neck and calm them down. They were looking for the offensive charge there. The Hornets against Wong, they weren't getting it. Lovely layoff, lovely score. Well, it was scored by Shentan. Definitely made though by Han Wong. Game high 16 points for Han Wong, and you can add that assist to his score chart as well. Lovely work from Han Wong again. He's short on the layup though, and coming away for the Hornets, Wong, great pass, Desmond, no! Never in doubt once Desmond charged into the lane. The layup is good. Hornets by 4. The pace really picking up now. 3:57 to play. Oh, that was well wide of the mark from Shen Tan. Look how quick the Hornets are in transition. And somehow they come up with a rebound. And then the 2 points. Hornets by 6. Adroit need a big play of their own here. No one seems to want to take the shot on. And the attempt from Shen Tan is stopped at the point of release. 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Just 3 seconds to get one away. Well, the shot clock expired as that one was in the air, but it was never really in danger of dropping from Han Bin-ung. And the Hornets continue to push forward. That didn't come off Russell Lola, so the Hornets will keep possession here. A 12-point swing in 7 minutes of basketball has seen the Hornets storm to a lead here. Could be a 3-possession lead in a minute too. Cutting inside, it's Teklo. Oh, it's gone down! And it is a 3-possession lead. Lovely work from Teklo initially. Oh, lovely turn. Lovely find as well. Threaded that through the eye of a needle, did Larry Liu to Wing Hao Po. Now on the turn, Han Wong. Han Wong gets it out wide. Wei Ho Po, the 3-pointer is no good. The Hornets continuing to play this high-intensity, high-speed basketball, and they are scoring seemingly at will. Another 2 points for Brian Gregory, and it's a double-digit lead. And again, Adroit can't get a basket. Han Bin-ung with a miss. Gets it back to Han Wong. Inside, out to Chingwoo. And the Hornets stop them again. Oh no. Is that the break that Adroit need to turn it round? Han Wong gifted 2 points. But look at the pace in reply from the Hornets. Beautiful layup. Kelvin Lim. Well, Kelvin Lim has caught fire in this second half. Now 15 points for Kelvin Lim. He's the new team leader. Adroit, though, have kept their scoreboard ticking over again in the last 60 seconds after a dreadful start to the third quarter. But the Hornets are playing with a swagger. And Kelvin Lim is a big part of that swagger. They've copped it up there, though. And look at this, Han Wong leading from the front. He cuts the gap to 5. And Coach Chad has seen it up. The Hornets call a timeout. Let's listen in. With the Hornets leading 56 to 51. It was a 10-point lead a moment ago, though. Adroit have cut it in half in the last 60 seconds. So they've seen that double-digit lead halved in the last 60 seconds, but the Hornets still very much in the driving seat here. 57 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm sure the message Coach Ching was getting across there that Just keep your cool, boys. You're playing some really impressive, high-paced, high-intensity basketball, but just make sure that scoreboard keeps ticking over. Don't give Adroit away back into this match. Russell Lowe to Desmond Doe. How many times have I said that tonight? Desmond Doe thinks about the three, then thinks better of it. Twists and turns, gets its way to Russell Lowe. Russell Lowe going to get the shot away. Oh, he nearly got the 2+1. They're up to 4 fouls now, Adroit. Not that that'll be a factor with only 40 seconds left, but Russell Lowe will go toe at the line to open up a 7-point lead. First one is good. Second one drops also. They had a bit of a wobble from the line in the latter part of the first half, but they found their free throw scoring shots in this second. Oh, it just doesn't drop. Nothing going Adroit's way in this second half. And Russell Lowe mops it up. They get it to Yuong. Here's Desmond Doe. Yuong again. Just soaking up the clock now. 7 seconds on the shot clock, 9 on the game clock. There is a 2-second differential, and they've coughed it up. A chance for Adroit to score with the last play of the third quarter. And how important could that prove to be? They closed the gap to within 5 at the end of the third. The Hornets leading 58-53. They have led by as many as 10, but when you consider at halftime they trail by 6, to lead by 5 is still mightily impressive, led by a sensational third quarter run from Kelvin Lim, who's got a team high 15 points. The Hornets in control as we go into the fourth quarter. So we are set fair here for a sensational 10 minutes of basketball. Who will be joining SAFSA in Sunday's final? Will it be the Hornets, who looked in all kinds of trouble at half-time but have fought back to lead by 5? Or can Adroit finally get their groove back in this fourth quarter? Expect it to be physical, expect it to be tough, and expect Adroit to not go down without a fight. Another lovely layup. Han Wong is on fire. He's the leading point scorer of the night now. He's up to 24 points, and there's still a full quarter to play. Could be on course for a 30-point game. Here's Yuong. Gets it across to Kelvin Lim. What a second half Kelvin Lim has had. Jump shot, Desmond Doe, no good. Oh, brilliantly kept in. Brilliantly kept in. They deserve a score for the keeper from Yuong alone, and they will draw the foul. Russell Lowe is putting his body on the line. They've already rubbed a minute off the fourth quarter clock. They lead by 3, but a chance to extend that by 2 and make it a 2-possession game once more. Desmond Doe up to 14 points for the night. Make that 15. There are some tired bodies out there. These players are leaving it all out on the court tonight. A reminder, we'll be back live with more live basketball coverage on the 11 Sports and Basketball Association of Singapore Facebook pages on Sunday. Tip-off in the 3rd and 4th place playoff. The game that no one wants to be in really is at 4. Tip-off in the big final is at 6. The final of the 2018. What a jumper that was. The final of the 2018 ICBC Singapore National Basketball League Playoff Series. We know SAFSA will be in the final. We know Siglap will be in the 3rd and 4th place playoff game, but who's going to join them in those two matches? We're just over 8 minutes away from finding out. Oh, and now it's getting a bit fruity on the deck. The ever fiery Chintan was involved. The rivalry between these two is well documented, and expect this to be a real battle from now until the final buzzer. Desmond O, it'll be baseline possession to the Hornets. They just want to get another score here. They want that 2-possession buffer. A 3-point lead is nothing with 8:35 to play. It's nothing with 8 seconds to play, never mind 8 minutes. Russell Lowe. Oh, now, of course, the umpires who have warned the bench and some of the players from the Hornets several times. The coach admonishing the player who I think spoke out of turn to one of the crew. The umpiring crew doing a great job. Umpire Steve Go, umpire Wing and umpire Chatton. And they're not taking any nonsense from a very fired up Hornets bench. And that technical foul has given them a point to take the gap to just 2. And my word, is that the incident that's going to turn the game back in Adroit's favour? They've got a possession now where they can take the lead. And this man has been peerless, Han Wong. Game leading, 24 points. Gets it out wide. The 3-point attempt is no good. And that looked very physical indeed. Kelvin Lim had his pocket pinched. But it will be Adroit possession. And the Hornets need to keep their heads here. The Hornets now with a siege mentality on their account. They think nothing's going right for them at the moment. It was great hustle by Adroit though on that occasion. Ching To. And of course the Hornets, who look a bit despondent at the moment, mustn't lose sight of the fact they still have the lead here. They've just got to get some momentum back though. Wei Ho Po gives it off for a 3-point attempt. That is good from Han Bin-ung. And now Adroit lead for the first time since their 6-point lead evaporated within minutes at the start of the second half. It's important the Hornets score in this possession to stop the rot. Desmond O, no good, but they get the offensive rebound and Kelvin Lim draws the foul. Pushing foul against Han Wong. Han Wong, who's now registered a quarter of a century, 25 points in the game, sensational. Russell Lowe, double digits for points and for rebounds as well. First free throw is missed. He's got to land this to level it up. Kelvin Lim. Down it goes. And we're tied at 61 each with 7:40 to play. Oh, lovely work. Beautiful layup. Wei Long Wong, take a bow. He's only scored 6 points, but those two are very pressured indeed. Yu Wong, just look at the intensity out on that court. It's Adroit by 2, having trailed by 10 in the third quarter. They've now battled back in a seesaw encounter. Comes out to Desmond. Oh! Wow, that was a big 2 points. We're level at 63. Wei Long Wong tries to find the change of pace. Desmond Do's come up with this. Desmond Do with a steal. Desmond misses with the layup. And what a time to come up with another 3 points from the Han Wong. 28 points on the night. Adroit with a 3-point lead. The Hornets fighting for their lives. Ching Tan. But you just get the feeling it's starting to run away from them now. 30 points. 3-0, 30 points for Han Wong. Well, I might have got a bit carried away there giving... No, he is on 30 points, just confirmed, Han Wong. 30 points, what a performance. And he single-handedly almost dragged Adroit back into this. Remember, they led by 6 at half-time, trailed by double digits midway through the third quarter. They halved that deficit crucially just by the end on the buzzer of the end of the third and into the fourth. They are dominating now. They're leading this fourth quarter, 15-5. Desmond O needs to step up. Russell Lowe has gone very quiet in the closing minutes as well. Big three-point attempt, no good. And Adroit come up with it as well. Well, they're not a one-man team by any stretch, but Han Wong's contribution has been nothing short of sensational. He was almost at it again. Offensive rebound picked up by Wei Halpo. Wei Long Wong on the charge. Wei Long Wong, the layup is good. And the lead's out to 7. And the clock now also becoming an issue for the Hornets. Just over 5 to play. And they're just losing their composure at the wrong time. And it's a much more muted bench. I have to go back to that technical foul at the start of the fourth quarter against the bench of the Hornets. And that almost has been the point that started their downfall here. They've not really recovered from that. Oh, look at the movement. And another 2 points for Wei Long Wong. The Hornets need something, and they need something quickly here. They trail by 9. That drops though, gets them back on track. Chin Tan. Oh, look at that. 32 points. Sensational stuff from Han Wong. Well, look at that, the +1 goes down. He's on to 33 points on the night. He's still got time to get to 40. There's 4:45 to play. Desmond O and Russell Lowe need to step up now. They've coughed it up again. And look who's there. Look who's there. Oh, Superman almost got another 2 and 1. He'll have to settle with going for the line for another 2. The umpires in conference there. Desmond O is pinged for the foul and thinks he seems to maybe taking a poke to the eye as well as coming back into the game is Kelvin Lim. Now Kelvin Lim had a really big influence in the third quarter. He needs to do some magical things here with 4:30 to play in the fourth. His team trail by 10, largely thanks to a 33-point performance from Han Wong. Make that 34, and there's still one more free throw to come. And you also have to ask about the fitness levels, you know, because they just looked a bit fitter in the fourth quarter. Adroit, the Hornets fading away just ever so slightly. And it looks so good for them as well. They battled brilliantly, the Hornets, in the third quarter, trailing by 5, was it trailing by 6, I think it was, at half-time. Well, they trailed by 10, didn't they? Then they led by 10, and now they trail by 12. The biggest lead of the match for Adroit. The big shots need to come now. And again, it doesn't drop. And who's come up with the rebound? You've guessed it, Han Wong. Han Bing-Leong. Oh. Big three-point attempt, this time missed from Han Wong. But he's won the ball back. Look at that from Han Wong. He gets it out to Ching To from downtown. And that could be the ball game now. The lead's at 15 points. This is some fourth quarter from Adroit as the Hornets register through a clearly tiring Russell Lowe. They've been outscored 24-9 in this fourth quarter, the Hornets. Adroit with 24 points. There's still 3:15 to play in the fourth. Oh, look at the turn. It's mercurial stuff. And after saying all that, he passed it straight to Chintan. Just asking for the court to be mopped. These players are perspiring so much, it's understandable that the court can get a bit slippy. .303 to play in this one. It's looking very likely indeed that it'll be Adroit joining SAPSA in Sunday's big final. The top two seeds destined to meet seemingly. As back into the fray for one last charge comes Desmond O. Desperately trying to find something to turn this game back around in the Hornets' favour. Remember, they came back from a 10-point deficit inside half a quarter. They've got .303 to claw back a 13-point differential. As Chintan takes a seat. Han Wong, talk about an MVP. You can close the book on that competition already. 35 points. That layup missing from Ching To. But again, they've almost accepted it. You feel the Hornets here. Han Wong, as now Adroit can start looking at clock management here and winding down and using their full allocation of shot clock. 2:30 to play. They're in no rush at all to get one off here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 7, 6, 5, 4. 2 points. Ching To. Russell Lowe, they're going to start thinking about three-pointers here. And they've coughed it up, and look who it is. It's the man of the moment. Does he fancy 37 points? Oh, layup is no good. Difficult to criticise him, though, when he's done what he's done. His team have got 82. He's got 35 of them. And I tell you what, he must be up to double digits on rebounds. Now, every time I look up, he's picking up a rebound. He looks to be pretty tired now. If I was the coach, I'd be wrapping him up in cotton wool for Sunday. Get him off the court now. The lead's at 17, the biggest lead they've had. And the Hornets, I'm afraid, look a beaten team now. 2-point jumper is no good from Brian Gregory. And now bringing it away. For Adroit was Wei Ho Po. Nice change of pace. Oh, that was a good block. That was nice work, Kelvin Lim. Desmond O. They need points. They need threes, really. Twos aren't any good to them. 3-point jumper. No good from a resigned-looking Yu Wong. And into the final 40 seconds we go. And the Hornets know the game is lost. What a seesaw battle it has been. At half-time, it was Adroit by 10. The Hornets built up a lead going into the fourth quarter, but a stunning 31-9 run in this fourth quarter is going to see Adroit book their place in Sunday's big final, largely thanks to a 35-point game from the mercurial Han Wong. The third and fourth place game will see Siglap take on the Hornets, but the top two clash in the showpiece event, Sunday's ICBC 2018 Singapore Basketball League Grand Final, will be the number 1 ranked and unbeaten SAFSA. And on this evidence, the number 2 ranked Adroit will give them a run for their money. Don't forget to join us from 4 o'clock tip-off on Sunday across the 11 Sports and the Basketball Association of Singapore's social media platforms for first and third and fourth place playoff, and then the top 2 clashing with a tip-off at 6 p.m. It's finished here in the second semi-final. Adroit 84, the Hornets 67.